Test, test. Test, test, hello. I'm gonna make sure that I am streaming, but welcome to those of you who are already here and or watching in the present to you, future to me, and past to you tomorrow. Just give me 1 sec to double check the stream. I don't know about y'all, but I was impressed by the layout that I just did, metaphorically. Oh, wonderful. I'm streaming. I'm live. Deluxe, welcome in. It's been a while. Give me 1 sec to plug the stream in the appropriate channels. Got that link copied. First, we throw it in mod Discord. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Alex. Man, the morning crowd. I really should start streaming earlier. Hard for me to get up early. I work closing shifts. Hello, Stormtrooper. Just give me 1 second, and I will be just like working on stuff in the thick of it. I know last stream we were working on the consolidating some animations, but I feel like, you know what? If I end up having to reconsolidate them, it's okay. I'm getting good practice. Let me go to the announcements. It's lunchtime. Nice. Streaming now. Paste. Send. New Chainsaw. Chapter is awesome. I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, but it looks cool. Like, I get the hype. Believe me. I just haven't found time. Let's hop into that Dreams Forever server. There is a live streaming channel, but stream? Live streams, here we go. Alright, there we go. Personally, recommendation is to read it. Oh, okay, I get you. Doesn't show us a storytelling that manga has. Alright, noted, Deluxe. I will check that out. But what were we working on last time? Work on this guy. Stun grab. Ah, yes. Okay, and then each of these should get a pulse. And that'll control where they go. Change this to stun grab animations. If you guys notice the nifty circular shape of the webcam today, figured out how to do some image masks. Did I say hello, Snow Color? I don't know if I did. Stun grab. Animations. So, Deluxe. I'm guessing you've seen the Crooked Man stuff. What are my thoughts? My thoughts on it so far is that as a Hellboy story, or like a Hellboy adaptation, it looks, I think, good. Like, for what Hellboy is in the comics, something of like a more, like a very creepy ambience, and it's not like fight. There looks to be a good amount of foreboding, or what's the word, ominous presence in the Crooked Man. I am surprised at the makeup, the the fidelity is there. Like, there's lots of detail. But I guess the stylistic choices, it's similar to my thoughts on David Arbor. Like, there was a solid face underneath, and I don't think too much work had to be done to turn it into Hellboy. And I'm questioning some of the decisions that were made. Like, the amount of mass for the horns, that could have been a practical thing. Maybe there was an issue to get it the way they wanted it to look, so they needed to keep adding. But I feel like the horns kind of look heavy on the face, whereas Hellboy's muzzle, typically. I mean, if we look at this over here, granted, I get that this is like a 3D sculpted character, but I feel like I'm trying to stay true to the look of the character, and that includes like a big chin. Yellow eyes. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to not say that, just because the yellow eyes are kind of, again, ingrained in the look of the character. Maybe it's kind of like the issue with Batman's wide eyes. Maybe they tried it and it was distracting. But I feel like if you go in to see Hellboy, who already has bright red skin, stumpy horns, and a big rock hand, what difference does yellow eyes make? They don't need to, like, glow. But him to have blue eyes, I'm wondering if there's going to be any, like, dynamics to his eyes. Like, will they glow at all? Give me the eyes and the cloven hooves. You get it, Alex. Also, hello, Alex. The movies are trying to gatekeep. Alright, there we go. Got my chat accessible. Y'all, I went to a Renaissance fair this weekend, and let me tell you, I was confused because I grew up playing Assassin's Creed 2, and that's the Renaissance that I think of when I hear the word Renaissance. And so I'm thinking Leonardo da Vinci this, sculptures made out of marble, you know, just an enlightenment out of the medieval times. And when we get there, there's tons of medieval time-esque stuff. You know, there are knights, there's jousting stuff. I'm very confused. I see some, like, pirates dressed up. I was just very confused as to what the... It seems kind of like a rather blanket term. At least, there it is. No, I'm not complaining. I had a good time. But just as far as the diction, like, what's the... Why not just say medieval? I guess Dark Ages doesn't have a good, like, a necessarily positive ring to it. As long as they do it well, don't mind how he looks. Yes, that's true. I hope that they don't try to focus on, like, flashy stuff and we get, like, a shallow plot. Because I feel like a really good mysteries can make, like, a slow burn of a movie worth it, you know? If it's thrilling by the end of it. What is that going for? I do notice the gothic. Yeah, see? Like, it kind of, just on a environment or setting, reminded me a bit of The Conjuring, which is a good thing. That movie was the setting was very bleak, and it fit the tone. How do I duplicate both shapes and use them both at the same time? Stormtrooper kid, what shapes, like, what context? Are you talking about sculpting or painting? Pulse, keep changes. Can I copy with wires? Is there a way to do that? Okay, we got 3 takedowns. I don't need that. That's it. Sorry about my chair if you guys can hear that. Sculpting, how do you duplicate both shapes? So the clone tool, let's go to grid snap just for neatness. If you're in sculpt mode, right? So by default, say once I press X, I enter sculpt mode and I'm prompted with the first default shape, which is a cube. Right now, you see how it says press X or R2 to smear it. If I do that, if I hold the button, I will create one big shape, kind of using this initial default shape as a brush. Whereas if I go to my tools and hit stamp, I still have the cube selected because that's the shape or brush that I'm using in the sculpt mode, right? But now my tool is stamp. So now if I stamp, if I press R2, it only does it once. Oh. So let's double check. I'm in stamp shape, and no matter how much I hold it, I only stamp the one cube. And now if I want to duplicate it, then I hold L1, and then I hold L1 and hover over the shape that I want to duplicate, and then I press and hold R2, and you can let go of L1 after you do that. But now I'm kind of choosing where the clone goes, right? So once I let go of R2, the shape is cloned and placed. And now I can manipulate it and stretch it if I need to. And it won't affect this one. Unless I have something like, if you go to guides and you go to mirror, by default, the mirror will probably spawn wherever you start the sculpture. So this is where I started it with this first cube, so it just slices this cube in half. And now if I want to sculpt, I can, let's turn off grid snap. I can place another cube, and now I can manipulate it on both sides, right? But just because I have this mirror as a guide. Now, one thing my brother and I change sometimes is this thing called clipped mirror, so that you really only work on one side at a time, and the sides don't affect each other. So this is the side I'm focusing on when I do clip mirror, so now if I move it over to this side, it's gone, right? And if I let go of it, there's honestly, I don't think there's a way for me to get it back, unless I rewind it, because now it's gone. I hope that's what you mean. Now let's say you have a sculpt that is a smaller version of this on a puppet or something, right? Let's put that over here. You want to make sure that the sculpts you're working on are live clones. So you press square to open your like gadgets or your modes and tools menu, or I guess the creative menu. You go to your general tools and you go to clone. You hover over cloned items. So this is the parent. I know because I made this one first. I made this one second. I hover over the child. I hold L1 and press triangle. As you can see in the bottom right, there's a prompt that says live and clone, right? So if I do that, these two are now linked as far as sculptures. They could be different colors though. So with tinting, let's make this one bright red. Right, and we'll make this one bright green. So now if I go in here, you can see there's a little version of whatever I'm doing. And again, since I have clip mirror on, it only affects the side that I selected when I turn it on, or the side that I was on when I turned it on. And then you can do all sorts of stuff. When you're in stamp mode, if you are hovering a shape ready to stamp it, you can press L1 and square. Hold L1 and press square, and you'll bring up this shape tweak menu, and you could like blend it if you want, and it'll do the same thing to the little one, right? So now let's stamp that guy, and then we can rotate it, and then we could even come into this one if we want to work on this one, and it'll affect the big one, as you can see in the background, right? All right, so we'll undo that for now. You love the Renaissance Fest. It was cool, Alex. It is the first movie to get his shoulder shape correct. Nice. If they use lighting to reflect up survivor colors, Alex. See, okay. I feel like that would contrast too starkly with the bleak tone. But hey, if they can make it work, I'm more than happy to be excited for it. I guess I will have to see it when they either do another trailer or the movie comes out. Some subtle greens or purples while in a cave or something. That would be cool. I wonder if, like, how much of that comes down to color grading, because I know like the red of Hellboy's skin can look very different depending on the light that Hellboy's in. So I'm wondering how much is it going to be like down to the color grading of the movie, like after it's shot, or like lighting in camera while they're shooting. Aren't we all Storm Kid or Stormtrooper Kid? Sorry. We'll name these all playhead position. Alright, we got our disable procedural. Hello, Jumping Juju. You followed my advice, and right now you're writing your ideas. Wonderful. Look it. There's a great saying that goes, measure twice, cut once. So the more planning you do, the less struggling you'll have to encounter when you're executing that idea. So, more power to you, Jumping Juju. Oh, jeez. Alright, we got this timeline pinned. See, it's nice now that I can animate without it being awkwardly quiet. Got some nice jazz playing. Oh, I can show you progress on the Wolverine if you guys would like. Emmett's not here, he's at work, but he did give it to me to work on. I started to color and shade it, if y'all are interested in that. I'm supposed to be in this one. I see. Alright, same deal as last time. You already know. We want once on the pelvis. Oh, wait. Grid. Pelvis, each leg. Now, I'm doing this to make sure I have all the channels selected. Right, we got the toes. Bam, everything is selected. This is wonderful. And now we kind of want to make these channels invisible so there's no overlapping keyframes at this point. So to do that, and the one that we're translating the keyframes to, we need to make another channel. Wait, I'm very confused. That's funny. Spider Games, hello, welcome in. Hello, Paul. We're doing something similar as last time. Oh, Alex, of course. Okay, I will show Wolverine in a little bit. Let's solo that. Flat. Wonderful. And now... Oh man, I have a bunch of keyframes here. Soon you will start marketing? What do you mean? My brother... Were you here last stream, Spider Games? Because my brother was drawing. And I had the feed from his Procreate session up on stream for people that didn't want to watch the animation moving process, because it is a little tedious. No, just a drawing, Alright, let me make sure I got all my channels. We're missing the belly. Wonderful. Alright, let's get to the next keyframe. Golly. Okay, chest and neck each have a new one. I realize that you have a face cam. Yes, the face cam is new. This is the second stream with the face cam. I hope you guys enjoy. I feel like it's another way to connect me to my viewers, you know? Again, thank you guys for joining at the best. But also, I think it'd be nice maybe if I clip stuff. Who knows? Really like the new shape of the frog monster. Thank you, Alex. Really love these animations. Thank you, Duplex. I appreciate the kind words. Okay, so we want a new one for pelvis. Right? Okay. We want chest, neck, right upper arm. Already did pelvis. I want one for head. And then right heel, left heel. Alright, now we work our way back up. We want a new one for right heel and left heel. And a new one for right toes? I guess so. We'll do one for both toes. And we want ones for both. Oh no, one forearm? Interesting. Right forearm. I did the left toes already. And pelvis is up. Oh wait. Sorry, I didn't go up. Oh, both upper arms. Okay, upper arm's good. Now we need a new one for chest, neck, and both upper arms. So we go ahead and do neck, chest, upper arm 1, upper arm 2. Now let's go see our lower ones. Right forearm and right heel. Those are the biggest changes. So right forearm, that's left. That sounds exciting, Jumping Juju. Only thing I would recommend is to probably see if there's not already an Imagination Studios. That sounds like a cool name, so I'm wondering if like people aren't already using it. But if you wanna, if you wanna brand yourself that way, there you go. Who here likes beat? You like jazz? Is that what that was for? Is it because of the music? Alright, again, chest, neck, upper arms. Then that's the pelvis. You like jazz? Yeah. That's wonderful. Thank you, Spider. Are you sure you weren't here last stream? Or actually, I've been using this music for a little bit, so you might have said that already. Alright, we got both heals now. It's crazy that that's a heal. Alright, so we got both heals yet again. I see we got the right toes. We got right forearm. Got left forearm. Done. Let me do this every stream. As long as there's jazz playing, I got you. I don't mind. It's kind of immersive. Pelvis. Grabbed. Right thigh. It's this side. Now we need one for the belly. And both upper arms. These guys need a decent blending mode. Actually, only the upper arms do. Alright. And we want one for the chest. We don't want one for the neck. Okay, this is good. That's hilarious to me. After I finish this up, I'll pull up Wolverine. Oh my goodness. Thighs don't change. Pelvis changes. Rightfully so. Forearms change. And the heels change. Oh, let me do all chat, because I may not be seeing some of what you guys are saying. Okay. We're all good. This is wonderful. We're just gonna do all of it. Why not? Now we have to kill a Jazzy Bee monster in the game. Maybe Liz accidentally kills it while gardening. She really likes to garden. Later in this. Noted. Thank you, Alex. I could set that up. I might need to edit these songs into a longer thing, or like a variety. It would be cool if I could like... Actually, hang on, let me see. Oh, okay, never mind. Hellboy needs pets at the BPRD. I've thought about doing cats. Because of the Del Toro movie. What is that? Right toes. Do the toes need to change? After they get to the Colorado base. I will set it up though, Alex. Oh, nope. Hello, Vizium. I actually was going to text you about the... I noticed there was a change to the... Well, the water stuff looks great. I don't know why I never did a ramp into water. Genius move. Honestly, I was like, oh, this makes sense. And it's taken me 4 years to realize that that was a good idea. Fixed the jump and the sprinting thing. Also dabbled a bit in the water mechanic. Yeah, okay. Let me... This doesn't continue too much, does it? No, I feel like... Nah, I think I'm gonna just have this be duplicated. Alright, let's move that over there. Andrew and Abe could have a pet fish. I could see him fighting off Hellboy's cats. That would be interesting. I like that there was a conflict there. How far have you gotten? My problem with making a game in dreams is how to start. Honestly, I start with the basics. Like if the logic is really overwhelming you, then maybe oh, the sound, yeah. Like, here, let's close everything down. If you start a new level, and you're, like, over here or something, right? You need to get familiar with the basics of these. I know Dreams has some built-in tutorials. If you don't want to follow along with those, I know there are some online. If you don't want to follow along with those, I will try my best right now. Basics as far as, like, making a cube. So I just stamp the cube in, and then now, like, you want to see what you can do with it. If you want to animate it, like, do you want to make it move with animation? Do you want to make it move with logic? Logic, I know this can be intimidating, all these different things. But I guess you, Giovanni, you probably want to figure out what you want your game to be. And I would say don't be realistic about the scope. Don't try. I would say if you've never like made a game before, don't try to set out making like this super big, vast, like deeply detailed and nuanced gameplay thing. Because you'll drive yourself crazy doing that. Believe me, I would know. But you would really want to get little stuff out, you know, little stuff that you can kind of like look back at and realize, oh, I have ingredients to make something larger than the sum of its parts on their own. Yes, Visium has crazy math tools, but I would, again, when you get to Visium's logic, I would say you're on the, you can make a game. But I mean, like, is your game, is it get from point A to point B? Because that's a simple concept, but it's kind of like, how complicated do you want it to be on the way from point A to point B? Like, what do you want the player to do? And I would just try to take it one ingredient of gameplay at a time, so that you don't get overwhelmed with the scope of all of your ideas at once. Like, oh, it has to be this good. And I would say don't strive for perfection. Be okay with it being bad so that you can get to the good stuff. Like, you don't want to keep... I mean, this project, Hellboy, has snowballed. I have my own reasons, but I would say that it's worth practicing with ideas that you'll, like, probably won't publish or that won't be their own games. But if you can figure out how to make stuff work on your own, then you can... And you truly understand it. You're not just following along a tutorial because then you press a button because the video says to press a button. If you understand why things are being done, then you can apply that reasoning to making your own stuff in your game, or even using other people's stuff in your game. Like Visium, like all of his, he has plenty of tools that more advanced logic people, I'm sure, are so grateful. Like as far as like converting stuff and interpreting data. So I think just start small, work your way up, Giovanni. Hello, Hunter. One thing, okay. I was torn for the input for the sprinting. Hi, Visium. Or you might be saying hi to other people, but I'm saying hi to you. One thing I was torn that I saw was I noticed that the sprint, you changed it to, you created a clear separation between dodge and sprint. And part of me, I was like, oh yeah, it's smoother because he doesn't like jut into the sprint after a dodge. But now I think it's just because I've gotten used to the way the feedback or the response was for years that I'm having trouble accepting the change. It just seems a little bit delayed. And I figured it was in the movement. Idle walk. Wait. Idle sprint. No, it's in the dodge. What am I talking about? Wait, it's in the combat chip. Oof. Change the conditions. It's here, right? It's how long this pulse takes. So if I were to lower this threshold, would the dodge happen faster? Because I'm just wondering, it feels a little, it activates on extra lead, so a quick tap should feel fast. Oh. Oof. I don't know. I guess we'll have to get... I think I need some more feedback. It feels a little less responsive, but the sprint feels way cleaner. But I was kind of okay with the dodge extending into the sprint. But my brother did say, like, I showed him your updated version, and he initially said that the dodge felt a little sluggish because I think he was mentally used to the same thing I was. But then when I switched back to what it was, he was like, oh, that's kind of janky that the dodge happens no matter what. But so I'm a little torn. I might need to make a version playable. But I just remapped sprint, or I wanted it to be like that because I felt like it made it so much easier if you hold X and jump off stuff. I don't have to worry about the manual jump button. And then even, hang on, that was a bad example. If I run into things, hang on. Imagine if I run into this, there's like an auto vault, right? Because I'm still holding down the sprint button, which is also the dodge button. I might have to make it test playable so that I can get some feedback from you guys. That being said, I think I finished translating these, but I don't know how much of a drop it's gonna be if I delete these. That was nothing. But hey, it's cleaner now, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to redo them later, which is okay. Like, make everything work with X. Well, initially, so my old environmental interaction, believe it or not, was X was the dot or the vault button, and it did conflict with my dodge, right? Because like if I was detecting, if I was detecting there was something vaultable or climbable, it would kind of overlap with the dodge. But my way around it was to not only make X an input, I also made dodging an input. So if you were dodging into something climbable, Hellboy would just go from dodge straight into the climb. And I'm sure my logic wasn't neat. Look at that. You guys see his right hand spamming X? And then, Vizium, I don't know. I hope you didn't delete it already. I hope I'm not making you mentally backtrack by asking this. But was there a way you think to add a little bit of a... I know you had it in there specifically for the crouch, like before the jump. Is there any way we can like either fake that or keep that in? Just because Hellboy, I mean, he is a big guy, and I think that transfer of weight, some of that would be nice to have. And It might come down more to the animation, like maybe there's something that plays at the beginning of every jump. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, I might do that. Like, he kind of... It might have to be pretty fluid, though, to sell without losing momentum. Hang on, sorry. I just want to see. But I have to recommend Hellboy Bones of Giants. It deals with like for gameplay, Alex? Oh, whoa! Did you see that? That was smooth, Vizian. What the? Oh, thank you, Alex. Oh, wow. Is that a hammer? Is that the hammer I think it is? What time frame is that in, Alex? If you know off the top of your head, because I might work that into the story that I'm trying to write now. That looks cool. Hello, Carlos. Welcome in. It's the hammer. Nice. Okay, so for the story, I'm probably gonna get rid of the sword. As much as I wanted it to be, I don't think it makes sense to have it be in the first chunk of the story that I'm trying to tell. Mjolnir. Wow. You guys are on the same wavelength. So Excalibur might be going bye-bye. But that might open up an inventory slot for, I think, contextual items in a level. Like if you pick up, not necessarily like The Last of Us, but I guess that's the closest comparison I could kind of make. Because I already have grabbable items, and I think they would just slot in this down on the D-pad. Are you saying you want... Oh, wait. Hellboy buddy with Thor? Huh. Interesting. Alright, let me pull up the Wolverine thing. Give me 1 sec. I also drew Hellboy with straight reference from Dreams. How did I do it? I know there was an app. No. Not that one. Ah, there we go. Then we go to screen mirroring. There we go. Right. Alright, let me see if I could bring up where Emmett's thing was before. Alright, because I want to show you guys it kind of where you left off, and then what I added. What do you guys even see? Sorry. Nice. Oh, jeez. Hang on. I believe it's in the 80s. The adapter for the comic that changed the date. Oh, is that what that was? Right, you saw 4 options. By the way, you should make a circuit board with buttons detailing which interactables are in a scene. That way, any unselected items can be destroyed. So I just make a chip, and it... Okay. So would it look for... I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to think about how to do it. That's smart, though. I like that. Part of me kind of tries to use all my interactables in a level so that I get the most out of the effort that I've put in, but that makes sense. I don't need to always have every interactable. And it also kind of... Yeah, okay. What are my thoughts on the 2019 Hellboy? David Arbor had massive potential, I think, for a really cool Hellboy, and I think they squandered it. to try to make them cooler and pander to what they thought people would like. There's a lot of effort and there's a lot of cool stuff in the movie, but it could have been way cooler, way truer to Hellboy. And I think it's a shame that they, like, some of the choices creatively landed it, or made the movie the way it did. Because it could have been way cooler. You think the novel, in the novel they hold a service for Broom? Okay, I might need this one, Alex. But it got cut in the comic adaptation. And you said it's the Bones of Giants? Okay, checking that out. And then let me see if I can add... Alright, so that's where Emmett basically ended it, right? If you guys, can you guys see that? Let me know. Actually, I want to see it. Does it pop up again? Start, skip survey. Do you guys see the iPad? Okay, yes, we do see the iPad. So what I added skin color, and then I added various layers or shades of color. And then I added some shading, which I am pretty proud of. So let me go over. Bam, look at that. Look at that face. Unshade, shade. Look at that. So I was very happy with that. Look at that. Man, he went crazy. I had a lot of fun shading. It is pretty dirty because I'm still figuring out how to use Procreate, or getting used to like using a digital pencil. But I'm really happy with it so far. I feel like I added a lot. One thing I like to do is if I turn off the skin, get this like crazy effect. Thank you. Oh, Alex, I also drew Hellboy. Well, I've been drawing Hellboy, as you can see. But look at that. I straight up used dreams. Like I traced. I took screenshots with various lighting and I traced it. But I did make the model, so I didn't feel like guilty. And then Emmett showed me how to add character to the art, specifically like with the way you do the lines, because it doesn't have to be like an exact replica. Like keep it a little messy, a little dirty. You hit the software and Procreate. I'm sorry, Visium. Maybe we could. I don't even know. But I'm happy with this. I think it looks cool. But like I said, look at the teeth. Goodness. It's an angry boy. But yeah. I won't keep that there. So we'll turn that off for now. If you ever want to mess with Procreate, Visium, I wouldn't even begin to know where to offer assistance. But if you ever want to work on stuff together on Procreate, I'm happy to try. All right. Let's see if these. Oh no. Okay. So the first one, playhead position is here. The second one, playhead position is. Third one, playhead position. Oh. Nope. Okay. I hope this works, y'all. Nice. Okay. There are immediately some things I see going on. Let me go to the stun grab. He was stunned. He should be getting stun grabbed. Should be getting stun grabbed. Oh, wait. Wait. Is it because... Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Dave Stewart. Okay, noted. Noted. Thank you, Alex. Oh, did you... The cycle of plagiarism is funny. Wait. Is he... Wait, what is happening? I'm in state D? Stun grab 3. Oh, I see. These all need to get moved one. All right, hang on. What? How did he hit me from there? Oh, I think when I moved the animations, it might have moved all the tags and health modifiers around. Okay, maybe that's why I'm not hitting anything. All right, come on. Ah. Okay. It works. Wonderful. I need to check these, attack animations, because they are not hitting where I thought they would be. In range of a player, melee attack. I'm just, for example. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I'm sure even the tags got moved. Yep. Now, I might try to consolidate these and put these in a chip and turn it on with the NOT gate the same way that this turns on, I think, interruption being available. I was like, why isn't the parry working? Let me see if I can Man. It was all so perfect. It's annoying. Hang on, hang on. There we go. There we go. Alright. I do think that the parry camera is way too close, but that is because I've changed the camera. And all of my keyframes have changed with it. Let's get to combat, block, hit, parry, connect. Is there animation? Plays over... Oh, it's a hit reaction. You genius, Visium. That made so much sense. Oh, do you guys like the... I mentioned it earlier, but I have more people now. Do you guys like the circular? Is it too small? Should I move the thumbnail? Or should I move the webcam, I should say? Yeah, that distance, too much. I'm not even gonna animate that. I like the aperture, and we'll just keep the screen shake. I mean, while we're here, we might as well just quickly move those tags around. He's just sharing his opinion. Circular is definitely better. I like it. And then check me out, guys. I'm the center of attention. This is premium content right here. Alright. Okay, there we go. I'll be one of those days. Dang, that's even why the health modifiers suck. Or not suck, but that's why I was like, how come my combat is not registering? Oh, do I have to rescale? I might just reset them all. Bro got the whole squad out of me. Oh my goodness. This is mildly infuriating. Sure. I don't even remember anymore. I had placed these so meticulously. I'm gonna copy that one. I guess I should just copy all of them. This one should be parryable. Parryable. Wonderful. Then this one should be like black. See, now I wonder, is it just gonna break again if I copy it from one timeline to another? Let's check. Okay, so it's right in front of him. Nope, no. Okay. And then this is enemy heavy attack. I hope this is not all types of broken. Good. I do need more camera shake on that parry, though. What? Is it too fast? Do I just need to redo them? Am I eventually just gonna have one camera shaker and just have these keyframes animated? What? Does it even look like the camera's shaking? It needs to be powered up that much? Is it that fast? I mean, let's try it. That makes sense. I need to figure out what happens if they're stunned and launched. Because I feel like it'd be cool to stun grab them as they come down. But that might need some timing for that. Vizium, I hope you don't mind. I did change the dodge back to on start. I know it's clunky, but I'm kind of okay. I feel like if I smooth out that dodge, or maybe even the dodge in general, maybe it doesn't stop you as abruptly at the end of it. I feel like it could work. Like maybe I make you dip forward less, so that it's not as wonky looking. Has our thermo changed is the real question. 71, not terrible. How much is this guy? 8? 7. Okay, we're getting him down. We're getting him down. We'll get him down to 4. We'll get him down to 4. Do you guys hear a lawnmower or a plane? I can hear it in the mic because I have monitor on. I just want to make sure it's not coming through on stream because I do have like a noise suppression thing. Let me know. But I don't think it worked for the first one. And I think my my hit reactions, I think I had them playing faster before. Oh my goodness. See, am I gonna have to change all these too? Okay, parry connect, hit reaction, 125. No. Oh, not wearing any headphones. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Alright, let's see if me trying to get these enemies to have a state machine is broken at all. I think we can... How much? We're at 71. We could spawn... I think we can spawn 3 and it'll be okay. Alright. 3 at a time. I don't have all my attacks available. I'm just trying to see if their behavior works. I do see they are switching into attacking. I don't like that. Let me delete that. We'll just honestly just make it that. Because I was trying to make it so that there was a or you might have logic for this Visium. I was trying to make it so that they had oh wait, why don't I just use a signal manipulator? Why do I need a timer? What am I talking about? Or a signal generator. I don't need a timer. Oh, see? Did you see how he was sliding around? I don't know why that happened. Idiots. You like the logic? You really are, though. Thank you, Denjo. I've been working for a while on it. And then look at this. I don't know why. Looking back on it, I must have thought I was like hot stuff because I made a ladder interaction, right? And I tried to make logic and animations so that it always synced up with no matter where you stopped. It's not terrible, right? You can see what I'm going for, but I don't know why I didn't just make him grab the side of the ladder instead of trying to make logic so that he grabs each rung. Who do I think I am? Oh, the light landing. That was good. And then Visium. So another thing I did was, or that I like about having, oh wait, about having X be sprint is that it's on the right side, and if I changed crouch to the left stick, so now I could sprint and still press the left stick to slide. I just gotta work on that animation out, you know? And I think I want to change that kick to a Superman punch, like the sprinting attack. Come on. Hang on. I want that brill attack. I noticed that stopped working. The right stick used to be crouch, Alex. Right now, it's nothing. Oh, and then Vizium, another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to make the jump trigger if you try to do a roll in the water, right? So I don't think you should be able to do this in water. I feel like it doesn't make a lot of sense. I get that it's possible, but I feel like if I made it so that you would jump out of the water in case you were trying to get out, you know, towards a ledge. All right, yo. Alex, that's what it was before. I didn't mind that. But what I wanted was, I wanted it to be a little bit like Batman Arkham, so that if you held X to sprint, and you sprint off a ledge, it would make sense that you would jump off. Right? Because that's what happens in Batman, so that he can, like, leap and grab whatever he's going for, right? Because, like, if there's a gap in front of him, he'll automatically go for the ledge instead of a glide. Not that Hellboy can glide, but it was a way that, you know, Batman can jump, but there's not, like, a binded button specifically for him being able to jump, because, like, his jumps are more contextual, and I wanted to keep it in line with that. I could just make it maybe if you're sprinting off a ledge. But mapping is really complicated. It is. It is. See, now, I'm wondering, like, imagine this is something, like, Hellboy could hold this thing, sure, but I'm trying to think, imagine if it was, like, a piece of wood or a pipe or something. I guess that is The Last of Us. But if it's not, like, right now, if I press L2, it becomes, like, an examine interactable, right? But imagine if this thing, it wasn't an interactable, like it was something I could pick up and throw. Like if I pressed circle to pick up, and if I press L2 instead of examining it, imagine if I aimed it. You know? Like, yeah, I feel like it'd be more modular for puzzles. Like imagine if Hellboy had to throw stuff in the right spot. And then he can still hang. I think he's still hanging on. Yeah, he hangs on in combat when he's dodging and sprinting, as long as he doesn't attack. When you attack, you drop the item. Which I feel like that makes sense. But what I really like to do is to... Oh, I dropped it because I was climbing. Interesting. All right. I think I'll stop it here. I did manage to consolidate those animations. If you guys... Oh, wait. I'll wait for Vizium to come back. That's what we'll do. Oh, okay, wait. Never mind. What is that? Oh. Almighty T-pose. Oh, that's in the fine animation chip. Done. Makes sense. Oh my goodness, my old environment chip. Oh, does that still work? The low clearance? I would probably just do a zone now. This is very true. Isn't that such a cool... Look at that silhouette, man. Got the eyes, the cigarette, the belt, and the rock hand of doom. So interacting needs to reset my crouch. Does this reset it? No, it doesn't. Do we like that he can do these while crouched? He's not really a sneaker though, but I feel like I might give him some of that utility. I feel like the camera goes a little too low when I'm crouched. Him sneaking the twin. Crouch slide. I feel like it's in the animations. I think the parameters would probably have that. Yeah. I feel like this has to be the anthem of the next devlog. This song. Yeah, I changed it to just 10. 94. Oh, we are cutting that in half. I wonder if that happens too fast. I feel like it's a little less abrupt. But then I'm wondering, you shouldn't be able to crouch on the water. Or should you? Like for a limited amount of time. The smoke trick, I'm glad. It definitely shouldn't work when you're in water though. I think it is. That'd be a dead giveaway. Dang it. I feel like I lose momentum though. If I don't like get an actual starting sprint. Yeah, I think I do carry momentum. Interesting. I didn't realize he was gonna die. There we go. I wonder what if I keep it held down, I should just go right back into running, right? I'm cool with that. What's this sound I keep hearing? Oh, I'm unholstering and reholstering. Okay. The landing, I think, is turning off. Or I don't know why it's forcing me to reholster. Good amount of Abe. Oh, Alex, I think that's what we... I've been looking for... like a section. Should my next I remember at the end of my last devlog, I said that I wanted the next devlog to be focused around new characters, and I haven't really worked on them. I worked on Liz once, but I already know her character's gonna have to change. So I'm wondering, should I just make another devlog telling you guys like the story that I have in mind? Probably should. 71%, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, wait, the cover is kind of weird. Oh. Valid. I don't know. I want to make... I wonder if I can just make a demo of what I'm talking about, like the dodge input. Like not with Hellboy. You guys just tell me what you think. What? And then one thing I want to change for the dodge attacks is that God of War makes it so that you can really only dodge attack forward, or the direction you're facing. So you have part of the input is that not only do you attack like after a dodge, you have to push forward, right? So you dodge, push forward, and attack to kind of retaliate like after that evasive move. Then maybe have a poll. Yeah. Okay, I'll check out the Bones of Giants for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna wait for Visium, but I hope you have all had a great time so far. I know I have. Made a little bit of progress. When did he say BRB? Hello? Sir? Yes, whatevs. Sorry if you guys heard the chair again. I don't know what I could work on. So, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I hope you guys have all had a good day, or a good time watching the stream, and I hope that you guys have a good day. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Visium. Thank you, Hunter. Spider Games, Carlos, Juju, Paul, Andrew, Giovanni. Giovanni, I hope that your progress on your game goes well, and I hope you're learning the tools at a pace with which you can learn and grow and understand. Duplex, Diet Coke, Stormtrooper Kid, and Snow Color. Thank you all for being the company that you are. You're wonderful to have. And if you have any feedback for this video or any of my other videos, please feel free to comment. I do try to read them and respond. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. And if you know anyone that you think would enjoy, feel free to share. But yeah,